Hey, I'm Elle Petrillo and I live in Nashville, Tennessee. And I decided to partner and hire Elegant Simplicity to help me with recreating my bedroom. I, at the time, had lived in an older home. It was a small bedroom, and everything I tried just was off. The furniture pieces I had picked out didn't fit, the lighting, again, it didn't go. I was trying to figure out how do I transform this space, but I didn't really know what to do. And so that's when I came across Elegant Simplicity. And what I loved, besides the fact that everything they create feels really calm and livable and intentional and elevated, elegant simplicity, basically. I really loved how when I spoke to the team that they were able to create this vision for me of even though my space was small, it could feel functional and luxurious and calming. And I was just thinking, that's really what I want. And when I saw that even though they were based in Washington and I lived in Tennessee, that I could still work with them, that was awesome because I don't know if y'all have ever done this, but I have hired a designer in the past and it was an hourly rate. Plus there's all this overhead charge on furniture and all this stuff. And with Elegant Simplicity, you don't get any of that nonsense. And so I really love their designer for a day option. I thought like finally something that was approachable, that didn't feel like a huge commitment, that didn't feel like I was throwing money out the door for something that I could do myself. And I could get help from a real professional team without the feeling of overwhelm that I was having. So that's why I decided to work with Elegant Simplicity. Um, the challenges that I was facing is overwhelm, right? Like I was in an older home. The primary bedroom's really tiny, and I just didn't know how to make it feel like me. I wanted a space that I did want to be in, that I wanted to spend time in, that I wanted to lay in bed and read a book and something that felt peaceful and functional and beautiful. But I didn't necessarily have the desire, the energy, the time to figure out how to do that. And so every time I tried to do it myself, I'd get frustrated because I would pick something out and have to return it. And then I would order it and it wouldn't look right. And it was just exhausting. So I didn't want to continue doing that cycle. How did Elegant Simplicity? So Elegant Simplicity helped me because they gave me clarity. In just one day, I felt like I really had a plan. I had a vision of something that I couldn't see for myself that they were able to create for me. And my designer didn't just give me these cool ideas. She listened, she asked the right questions, and she really helped me envision my space in a whole new way. And so one of my favorite wins was after she completely reimagined the layout that I would have never thought of. She found ways to maximize the space and recommend pieces that actually did fit and look amazing. One of the ideas that I loved was making my back wall like covered in these curtains that made it that were really soft and some of the light could come through, and really helped me identify items that I would love. And so it was really like watching this puzzle come together. And for the first time, I actually felt excited about my bedroom. Um, my favorite thing about working with the Elegant Simplicity team is they really got me. It wasn't just about my style, but it was about how I live, how I use that room, what I need, what makes me feel at home. And I felt seen, I felt heard and supported, and really taken care of. So their energy is just so calming, and kind and easy and confident. And so for someone like me who is really a driver and overwhelmed easily by having to make a million decisions about things that I don't really have expertise in, they were exactly what I needed.